We're here with Congo. He is an alkaline diet expert.
Therapist, expert, guru.
So we begin by you telling us a little about yourself.
Well, born in St. Elizabeth, grown in Kingston. My mother migrated very early in my childhood, so I was left with my grandmother, as is a lot of people in Jamaica, maybe the world over, the grandparent, you know. Now, being left with my grandmother, I was exposed to the knowledge of herbs.
Okay.
You know, and a certain kind of living and eating. My grandmother, I still remember the taste of that thing in my mouth today. My grandmother is one who would actually boil a sweet sap. If you know what a sweet sap is, thinking about boiling a sweet sap, they would have boiled it green, peel it and boil it. That thing tastes out of the world. I never forget that taste. You know, and you know, sweet sap is something that you eat when it's ripe and soft and sweet and mushy. They would have boiled it green, you know, and eaten it, you know. So it's at different levels coming up with those kind of people. So I never forget, when we were always going to St. Elizabeth, she would never pass this spot on Spur Tree Hill, where a large amount of a herb grew that is called Search My Heart.
I've heard about it.
Search My Heart is a herb that is said to be very good for strengthening the heart muscles, very good for, you know, the heart, the cardiac function. And, you know, growing as a kid and constantly hearing your grandmother talking about these things, it sparks an interest, you know. Now, she always sent me to look at bush called Fat and Barrow. It looked almost like a Spanish needle. And that bush we used to use for tea. Trust me, that tea, I haven't tasted nothing that rivals that tea. You know, these little things, I think these things, I don't know if it turn on something inside of you. Because we are actually dormant as far as brain function is concerned. We're only said to be using 10%
of our brain.
And the 10% that we're using is like minuscule to the amount of brain function that we can really get. You know, we have 90% locked off. No, the 90% that is locked off, this thing is controlled by minerals. And when you're not getting certain minerals because of the diet that you're on, then you find out that you will not be able to tap into your other 90%. So I'm thinking by us drinking these things as children, you know, it kind of helped to open up chromosomes, you know, open up information in the brain, you know, that would have caused us to think differently, be of a different perception, you know, that we might want to say, all right, pursue the natural healing, or, you know, we just be connected to herbs. There's like just a connection with the herbs.
So you're saying it's best to start an alkaline diet as a child?
We never need reach to say it, because the people don't know nothing about alkaline diet. But as you say that, personally, where I'm concerned, alkaline is the only way to go. I have in my head a project that I want to do, an experiment that I want to do. And this experiment is growing a fully electric child and see, with the right minerals available, with his body being fully electric, what is his capabilities. Because